Here you are in Comic-Con Stockholm.
Yes.
Are you, like the obvious question, are you a comic book fan?
Is this a quiz? Can
No.
I fail?
No, you don't fail.
Okay.
Good.
I can't say I'm a comic book fan.
Yeah.
I don't. Listen. The world of Comic Cons has been very good to me.
Yeah.
So I would never say anything ill of them. But no, I was not even aware this entire world existed until I was smack dab in the middle of it. So, no, but hey, I am now.
Yeah, and you enjoy it? It's fun?
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
Great. And of course, you played Pepper in American Horror Story.
Right.
And that's why you're here, maybe?
Yes.
Basically.
Sure,
or,
yeah.
And some other parts, of course.
Yeah.
But Pepper is maybe the...
No, that's what people know me for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and of course, the most regular question, I guess, would be the mask took a long time to put on and stuff like that. So I'm not going to ask you that.
Okay.
We're just going to pass that.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So instead, I was just going to ask you, what was the hardest part with working with American Horror Story and portraying that character?
I would say the hardest part was probably portraying her in a sensitive way. Because, let's face it, that's a real-life disease.
Yeah.
And the last thing I would want to do is appear that I were making fun. So I woke up in cold sweats in preparation, thinking like, wow, last thing I would want to do is to offend someone, or worse yet, have them thinking that, I took somebody's role away, Fortunately, this was a role that really they needed a, able-bodied person to play her, only so that I could come back later on, abducted and fixed. But, I didn't know that in the beginning. So I had a lot of, trepidation about that. But at the same time, I worried about the reception. Yeah. And then as a result, when she was so well received, it was really shocking and wonderful. Those same groups that I once worried about, then, would invite me to their events and schools and shower me with praise. And I would, of course, tell them, like, by the way, just so you know, before you put me on a plane and fly me to speak to your group, I'm not actually a microcephalic. And they said, no, we know, you're great. You portrayed her in such a sensitive way. And so that was wonderful. So that was my biggest challenge. Although eating and drinking and going to the bathroom and sneezing and, all your bodily functions are hard, are challenging when you're, covered in prosthetics.
But you've done a lot of different parts since American Horror Story.
Yeah.
And what are you doing right now?
Well, I just did a horror movie. Actually, no, it's not a horror movie. Everything I do is horror, it seems like anymore. I didn't choose this path, but it chose me, and I'm going with it. No, I have another film that I just did called Short Stack. Oh. But it's... the name might change.
Okay. So it's still in process, like...
That's Hollywood for you. Yeah. Like, until it gets sold, anything goes, right? The buyer will give it a name. So,
I was thinking, 10 Cloverfield Lane? Did you see that?
Oh! Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it had it was called The Cellar or something like that, until a month before release, so I can really see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I saw that you actually finished theater,
yes.
Right? And do you still play theater?
Yes, in fact, I'll be doing my own one-woman show in about a month.
Oh, really?
In New York, yeah.
Please, where?
For the State University of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple one-woman shows. My most recent is called Carnival Knowledge, Love, Lust, and Other Human Oddities.
Yeah.
And I'll be, I mean, listen, I'm for hire. I'm an actor, so I've got all my props, under my bed, and I just pull them out and put them in my suitcase, and off I go.
But do you still enjoy working with theater?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm all about, just doing my craft. And obviously, I love television. I love the idea of being in someone's, living room on a weekly basis. That's wonderful. But at the end of the day, theater is very special to have that interaction, to be able to hear the applause and see the audience and listen to their laughs.
And that small moment of the X factor, like, will something change? Will somebody laugh,
Right.
cry in the
And
audience?
if you don't get a laugh, well, you get them, that affects, it's almost like a dialogue.
Yeah, it is.
It's a dance. If you move this way, I got to move with you.
So, you have been in Sweden before, right?
Okay, to be fair, I was in Copenhagen over the summer, and I was right near Helsingborg.
Helsingborg, yeah.
Yeah. And I looked over and I said, "What's that?" And my friend said, "That's Sweden." And I was like, "Oh, can we go?" So we jumped on the ferry, and I put my toe on Sweden.
Touch the soil.
And actually, we went in. I got a stamp on my passport, and I had a beer. I had a bulldog.
Bulldog. I was thinking like some Swedish beer, right?
Wait, isn't a bulldog a Swedish beer?
It's a Swedish beer.
I asked for a Swedish beer.
Yeah. We'll see if it's a Swedish beer later on. I will post it.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I had a Swedish beer, and then went back to Denmark.
Yeah.
So, but in my mind, that counts. I was in
No,
Sweden.
Sweden, yeah. Actually, I live in Malmö, which was, it's quite close to...
That's where I was.
You were in Malmö?
Well, maybe not
Helsingborg,
that far. Yeah.
So, I have one last question for
Sure.
you, because I think you should also take some rest. Like, everybody needs some rest. Yeah.
Thanks.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But what are you doing now, after this? When you go back and
Well,
something new?
I have an audition on Monday.
All right.
Literally, like, after I land, I've got to reschedule it, because there's no way. If I look like this now...
You look great. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
had a rough night, I'm not going to lie. I got a phone call at 1:30 in the morning, which I confused for my alarm. So I got up, I brewed a pot of coffee, I drank it, took a shower, dried my hair, did my makeup, got dressed, watched some BBC, went downstairs, only to realize I'd only slept 45 minutes. Like, it was a phone call. So anyway, I did go back to sleep after that, but it was not the same.
Well, you can't tell, actually.
Thank you. This is a face that was applied at 1:30 in the morning.
Good job.
Thanks. I looked really good at 1:30, let me tell you.
Well, it's 3 o'clock, so
Okay.
still going,
kicking.
yeah. Like 14 hours later.
I wore the pepper makeup for much longer at a time,
Yeah.
so hey.
Yeah, that's quite amazing.
Of course, I was allowed to look terrible then. That was part of the job.
But it was a cool makeup.
I really excel at that.
Yeah.
People are going to look at me here and they're going to think, "Oh, she looks just like Pepper." Not so much. The transformation, not so much.
No.
This is VR, right?
This is VR.
If people wanted to fix my hair, they could.
Yeah, sure.
None of my accoutrement work in your.
Yeah, they can put on these haptic feedback gloves. And they can,
Oh, please, somebody! I could use a massage too. Somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, VR people. Good job, VR people. Naomi is happy.
I love it.
Great. Thank you so much,
Thank
Naomi.
you for
And you have a
that.
great day and enjoy the rest of your stay in Sweden.
Yes,
And,
I
get
know.
some sleep.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.